Hey everybody, this is JJ along from JJArtworks. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy out there. I'm still in sunny Los Angeles, California, visiting my family, and I'm actually going on my daily walk. I usually go on a walk when I'm in Massachusetts around early afternoon, so I'm trying to keep up with that habit, and so far it's going good. Just taking in the scenery, taking in the palm trees, and yeah, just enjoying myself out here. Today I want to talk about something that's actually happened to me a lot this week, and it's something that I never really thought about until it happened, and it's something that happens quite often, and I just thought that maybe you all might benefit from sort of like my own personal experience dealing with this, especially in the event industry. But since I've been on vacation, I've had a few unexpected things happen to me with some of our events. So for example, this has to do with the paint party business. So there was this one event that was happening in Boston where we booked the event like a few weeks ago, and we chose a date, we created a flyer, did the ticket link, and sent all the information to the client, and they promoted on their end. And the event's supposed to happen this week, later on in the week. And what happened was they decided to reschedule last minute. And it's totally fine, because there were no sign-ups, so it's, you know, there's no love loss, we don't have to make refunds or anything. But what was interesting was I had another event, it was another virtual event that we were doing on the same day, and all of my artists were tied up that day, and no one could teach the virtual event. So I was stressing out about how are we gonna do this virtual event, and you know, all my artists are tied up doing in-person stuff, or they're on vacation, or they're just busy that day doing their own thing. I personally couldn't teach because I'm actually flying home this Thursday, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna have to cancel an event on my end. What ended up happening was the event that they decided to reschedule, I was actually able to have my artist that was supposed to teach that in-person event teach the virtual event. So that actually worked out really, really well. And you know, the beginning of the day, I was like, oh man, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. And this is where I sort of infuse you know, spirituality and energy and the law of attraction into a lot of my teachings and what I talk about on this channel. The beginning of the day, I wasn't sure how I was going to find another artist for the virtual event, and instead of getting stressed out, I just kind of trusted that the universe had my back and things would sort of work out. I'm kind of at that point where it doesn't benefit you to be stressed out all the time, because that really lowers your frequency, that lowers your vibration, and you're putting out kind of negative, frantic vibes into the universe, so you'll eventually manifest and attract negative and frantic things into your life. That's just something I personally believe in. You guys don't all have to believe in that, but that's fine. But basically, I kind of kept my cool, and then what happened was, you know, I got that email from that company that was like, hey, can we reschedule? And that freed up my artist to teach this other virtual event that I didn't have an artist for. So hopefully you kind of followed that. I know it's kind of convoluted, or you know, there's a lot of details that go into event coordination, but that stuff happens all the time, where you sort of have to think on your feet. And I almost feel like entrepreneurship is more about being a problem solver, sometimes a detective, rather than someone that just provides services and everything. So it's kind of funny. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about is just in general, having the faith that things will work out in your favor, which is easier said than done. But if you're the type of person that stresses out a lot, which I do, or you know, for the majority of my life, I have been someone that's been very anxious, that's dealt with depression, that is just very, very sort of, you know, has not had a level head for his entire life. I think the more that you can sort of make peace with the fact that unexpected things are going to happen, and you just have to sort of just have patience and just have faith that things will eventually turn around. Because think about all the times that you've had bad things happen, and at the end of it all, when all the dust settled, you're still standing and you're still breathing, you still got air in your lungs, you're still making it happen. I really think that you have to remind yourself that you're a very resilient human being, that you can endure a lot, and that things will work out, because they always do. Whether you enjoy the pain or not that you're currently going through, whenever these things happen, that's how you grow and become stronger. And if you're an entrepreneur, in my personal opinion, I think you are one of the strongest people alive. This is not an easy profession. It's not meant for everybody, but I truly believe that everybody should try entrepreneurship, because I do believe that it will eventually lead to freedom for yourself. So anyways, my arm is ready to fall off. I just forgot my selfie stick traveling to California. So I'm gonna sign off, but I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy out there, and I'll talk to you soon in another video, probably from the East Coast. Talk to you later. Bye.